free. I want to tell those who don't agree with us, you have nothing to fear whatsoever. You have nothing to fear. You can disagree with us and go home and be free and walk around the way you want. As I said the other day, we will all go back to our normal phones. Nobody will tap your phones to criminalize your relationship or your friendship or your political association. Let me also say, as we go into the future, that we have a daunting responsibility. Many people are wondering why we are consolidating our place in the National Assembly and our place in the Senate. We have a huge responsibility ahead of us. We need a lot of policy decisions to be made. We need some legislative interventions to be made. And we need to begin to build the team that will help us deliver on the mandate that we have been given by the people of Kenya. We have made commitments to the people of Kenya. I hear many Kenyans beginning to ask, so when is the Hustlers Fund going to roll out, because we want to go back to business? It is for that reason that we are consolidating the team that will help us prosecute our legislative agenda in Parliament, our policy agenda in Parliament, so that we can get on with doing that which we must do for the people of Kenya. I say so because I know, for example, we didn't manage to pass the correct law for us to operationalize the housing fund. And that is why our housing program under the Big Four did not take off. It is my intention, it is our commitment as Kenya Kwanza that we will get through Parliament the necessary legislation to operationalize the housing fund so that we can begin the journey to social housing, to low-cost housing, and to making sure that the housing program that forms a big part of our job creation intervention is rolled out in the shortest time possible. I can give you another example. We just managed to pass the Universal, the NHIF Act about 7 months ago. That is something we should have passed in 2018. Yeah? So we have a serious legislative agenda. And that is why the coming on board of UDM gives us that much more leverage to be able to drive our legislative agenda in the National Assembly and the Senate so that we can live up to the expectations and the commitments we have made to the people of Kenya. We have no intention whatsoever to limit the capacity of our competitors to provide oversight over our administration. We are looking forward to a robust engagement. We are looking forward to our competitors providing oversight so that the people of Kenya can get value for the resources we have. They can get value for the vote, for their votes, by making sure that we have a government that delivers. So I want our competitors to know that they are free to associate in the manner in which they want, and let them also appreciate that we too are free to associate with whoever wants to associate with us. So let me finally say the following. that as we are in the space where we are, I have already asked public service that over the last several months have been coerced to participate in politics. I have said it is our commitment as Kenya Kwanza to run a professional public service. We want all public servants to professionally stick to their oath of office and to serve all Kenyans equally, irrespective of their political affiliation. I want to repeat, for the avoidance of doubt, all public servants, from the assistant chief to permanent secretaries and all other public servants, that it is not their place to support this political party or that political party. They enjoy the right to serve all Kenyans equally, irrespective of their political affiliation. As Kenya Kwanza, we do not expect chiefs to run our Kenya Kwanza political programs. No. We want chiefs to serve all Kenyans, to provide service to all Kenyans equally. And therefore, I am telling every public servant, wherever they are, their jobs are protected by the Constitution. They have a code of conduct. Please let them read the code of conduct and stick to it. Political parties should look for errand people to run their political errands. And finally, let me also thank all Kenyans for the manner in which we have conducted ourselves, both before the election, after the election, after the announcement of the results, and even in the period where we are as we wait for the next steps before the swearing in of the new government. I want to very sincerely say that the way we had an issue-based election has brought us to where we are. All Kenyans who went to the ballot and voted, and all Kenyans who have maintained peace are the heroes of our nation. All Kenyans. And I want to salute every Kenyan, wherever they are, and commit to them that this is the new Kenya. And in fact, for those of us who are leaders, the people of Kenya are speaking to us loudly that they want us to have elections, and they want to get back to work the next day as they did in this election. So I think we have managed. We should congratulate ourselves as Kenyans that we have managed not only to carry out an issue-based election, but we have also managed to have a peaceful election and a peaceful transition into the next dispensation. I think this is a step in the right direction. Let me also congratulate the Electoral Commission. I think if there is one hero of this election, it is one Wafula Chebukati. The posting of the election results on a public portal was a game changer. It made all the difference. He opened the servers from day one. So there was no room for anybody to say there was a server that was not opened, there was an algorithm, I don't know, in some place. There is no need whatsoever for any form of complicated arithmetic in this election. There is no algorithm, there is no square root, there is no Pythagoras. I think in this election it's a simple calculator, plus or minus, finished. So, and the simplifying of this election in the manner in which it was done by the Electoral Commission is really a moment of pride for all of us as the people of Kenya. And we want to look forward to even improving on the elections as we go into the future. I want to persuade also our competitors. We know there was a lot of stories before the election. There's been a lot of stories. I think it's time to deal with reality. The reality of numbers, the reality of the situation. So I still see our competitors trying to say they have the numbers in Parliament. I really don't know how they count these numbers. You know? Maybe it's the same formula they are using is the one that 0.01% is 142,000. Please, I think let's deal with reality. And we want to work with everybody. I want to commit to all the people of Kenya that no Kenyan, irrespective of how they voted, will be disenfranchised in any way. The government that we are going to form is the government of Kenya, and is going to serve those who voted for us and those who did not vote for us, because this will be the government of Kenya. Kenyans have no reason whatsoever to regret how they voted. Every Kenyan has a right to vote the way they want. And every Kenyan has a right to be served by their government at the national or at the county level, irrespective of who or how they voted. We will shortly be coming together as leaders, those who have the mandate elected by the people of Kenya, so that we can work together to serve the people of Kenya. This morning, I had a meeting with the president of the World Food Program, who was supporting us with close to 1.5 million people in Kenya. We're all aware of the situation where we are with food prices, and we have agreed on an early meeting in the course of next week to begin the journey to see how we can support our farmers to be able to produce so that we can no longer suffer the hunger that millions of our citizens are suffering. So we have begun the process of consolidating information so that it can inform our next move as we conclude the election process in all of us, and assure the country that we have a capable team to be able to take charge of the situation in the country and to take Kenya where we all want Kenya to be. So again, to my UDM brothers and sisters, karibuni sana. This is your home. As you have said, you are back home. Karibuni sana. You know where every space is. You know where the kitchen is. You know where every place is. And therefore, you don't need any orientation around here. We are one team, and we want to move together and move the country forward. Asanteni sana, and may God bless you.
I think we will have some photo op very quickly in 2 minutes. I request the party leader of UDM to step forward and exchange documents with the president-elect. Next, after that, the party leaders. alafu muungane na party leaders wa Kenya Kwanza. Okay.
It is not opaque.
Yes. Thank you very much. Party leaders from the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Party leaders. Fabian Mule is the leader of Grand Dream Development Party, GDDP. Now chairs to join them and the Secretary Generals. MP-elect for Kangundo, Fabian, yes. Chairpersons and Secretary Generals. No, it's okay. Maybe some, you need to carve in a bit. Okay, fine. Join, no problem. These are leaders. So, yeah. No, thank you. I think let's leave it there. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, members of the press. Asanteni sana. Mungu wabariki. The function is now officially over. Asanteni.